the day I got arrested. It was a blessing because it was the end of one chapter of my life and it was the beginning of another. I was exhausted, I was tired. I literally thought I was destined to die. I went down a path of pain medication that took me down a dark road. You get help, you're hospitalized, or you're dead. Really, those are only the three things that ever come out of that. I went in front of a judge, I asked the judge for help.
Gina was arrested for stealing money from her grandmother to support her drug habit. She was sentenced to 24 months in jail.
I met Gina in 2010. She was an inmate at a level 4 correctional facility in Delaware. I was director of women's housing for Friendship House and was interviewing her as a potential resident.
I would say Friendship House was a key component of me staying sober. Not just sober, but living a different type of life. My name's Gina. Nice to meet you. I'm a graduate from the Friendship House. I've been sober 12 years as of this past August 27th.
Gina worked her way up from a cashier to safety coordinator for ShopRite. More than a decade later, her record still holds her back from finding jobs, housing, and social services opportunities.
I recently decided to go for the pardon.
The presumption of records is that who you were is who you are. And that's just not true.
Gina's not looking back. The state needs to recognize that because the state labeled her in the first place as an offender. She's no longer an offender. She's a contributing citizen of this state and this country.
In Delaware, 1 in 4 people are living with a record. The Clean Slate Initiative is a national movement to automate the clearing of records that block second chances for tens of millions of Americans.
Having the possibility of a clean slate or your record wiped clean, for me, is a sense of relief.
For someone like Gina Martinez to be held back when she is stunning, she is intelligent, she is hardworking, she is reliable, for her to be held back because she did a stint in prison way over 10 years ago, that's just not right. It's a waste of a human resource, is what it is.
My grandmother just passed away a couple years ago, and I was fortunate that I was able to take care of her. I did pay her back, and she acknowledged that, and I guess in her own way, her own indirect way, she forgave me.
One of the ways that I would measure success in any person is integrity. Gina is a very honest person. She's able to accept responsibility for her life.
I do believe everybody is deserving of a second chance. I deserve a clean slate.
Now that clean slate legislation has passed in Delaware, we must ensure that the bills are effectively implemented so qualified people will get the second chance they deserve. To learn more, visit cleanslatede.org.